I want to break free. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I want it all. Queen wants a lot. What up, everybody? Welcome to Trailer Park, the movie review show that focuses on the trailers of the movies. We had a request to look at the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer, so let's do that.
I write songs. Our lead singer just quit. Then you'll need someone new.
Okay, today we're going to be talking about Bohemian Rhapsody, the movie that seemed to be taking forever in development. Now let me start by saying that I'm reviewing the newest trailer that came out, although I prefer the first original teaser trailer that they gave us and think that would have been enough. This new one came out, so that's the one I'm going to look at. So let's start with the obvious thing, the music in the trailer. Obviously, it's Queen music. It would be dumb for them to put anything else in there. But it doesn't start with a very great and upbeat song choice. I mean, yes, it's Bohemian Rhapsody, probably the most beloved Queen song, and the title of the movie. And I also get why they chose that part of the song, because the words fit what's happening in the movie. It's just not a very upbeat part of the song, and doesn't bring excitement to the beginning of the trailer. There are lots of more exciting parts in that song that they could have chose, instead of using the slower section of the song. This kind of goes along with what I was saying in the last episode about the Glass trailer starting slow. There does need to be build-up in trailers, that's true, but you have to start with something exciting to grab the attention of the audience, and then come down and start to build up again. This isn't to say that slow starts never work in trailers. There are, of course, exceptions to every rule. But for the most part, you do need to start exciting, go down, and then build up again before you reach the climax of your trailer. The song they used in the teaser trailer, I think, did work. It was kind of a mashup of various Queen songs, and it did give some upbeat excitement and drive at the beginning of the trailer. And I think it worked really well.
Do it again. One more.
How many more Galileos do you want?
Roger, there's only room in this band for one hysterical queen.
While we're on the subject of the music being used in the trailer, the shots being used of Freddy singing in this trailer and in the teaser trailer are very obviously lip sync, which I really don't like. Maybe it won't be that way in the actual movie and it will really be Rami Malek singing, but we're not seeing that in the trailer. We are seeing very clear lip sync. I mean, obviously you're not going to find someone that sounds like Freddie Mercury. His whole thing is that he's an amazing singer and he has such a one-of-a-kind voice. But I would still much rather have actual singing than just lip syncing to the original recording. I would be willing to forgive the fact that it doesn't really sound like Freddie Mercury if it was someone actually performing those songs. It just makes it seem that much more realistic in the movie. You don't need someone that sounds exactly like Freddie, you just need someone that still sings it well. It just makes for a much more realistic performance, because if we see Rami Malek talking and then all of a sudden hear Freddie Mercury's voice coming out of what's clearly being lip synced, I think it's really going to take us out of the movie.
You need to slow down, Fred.
Now, the casting of Freddy isn't bad. Rami Malek looks good in the part, and hopefully sounds good in the part too, but because of the lip syncing, we don't know yet. So I don't really have a problem with Malek in the role, but to me, it should be Sacha Baron Cohen. And it was originally. He was cast, and he left due to creative differences, which could mean so many things. But before he was ever even cast, I always thought that he should play Freddie Mercury if a movie was ever made. So when it was announced that he was cast, I was on cloud 9. I think he'd be perfect in the part, and I've always wanted to see him take on a more dramatic role. But then he left the project and they brought in Rami Malek. So while I'm not upset with the casting choice, and I don't think it's a bad choice by any means, it's just not as good of a choice to me. I honestly don't think they could have picked anyone that would have helped me get over the fact that it's no longer Sacha Baron Cohen.
I want to give the audience a song that they can perform.
Something that kind of bothered me about this trailer, and I don't think it's going to be the case in the actual movie, but it's what the trailer was showing us, is at the beginning of the trailer, the words say, the only thing more extraordinary than their music is his life. Which suggests this isn't going to be about the band and the music, it's going to be more about just Freddie Mercury's personal life. But then the trailer goes on to show us mostly the band making music and their struggles with executives and everything like that. There were definitely glimpses into his personal life, but the main focus of the trailer was on the band and the music. So it's just a problem that the trailer says we're going to focus more on Freddie rather than the band, and then it goes on to focus on the band. It just doesn't line up with itself.
Freddy, concerning your private life.
What more do you need to know? I make music.
That's not to say I didn't like what they showed. I actually really did. I really like that they're showing the way that they made music and came together and all the different experimental stuff that they did to try to get attention. I like that it shows the struggle that they had to initially even get on the radio and everything they had to go through to become the huge successes that they were. So that alone makes me want to see the movie. Everything they showed is good stuff and stuff that I want to see. The only problem comes from the beginning of the trailer where they say something contrary to what they're showing.
No one will play us on the radio.
We need to get experimental.
I also really like that it just looks like a straight up story. Just this is what happened, this is their story, this is what they went through kind of thing. And it's told in a very simple narrative. I don't like how some biopics try to get weird with the way that they lay out the story. Strange narratives are good in some films, but I don't like them in biopics. Like the Steve Jobs movie with Michael Fassbender, and how it takes place over 3 product launch events. That just didn't do it for me. So I like that this just seems like a straight up biopic, and it just tells the story with a very simple narrative.
Mark these words, no one will play Queen.
So putting everything together, I'm going to give this trailer a B-. I do think the movie itself is going to be better than that and earn itself a better grade because the scenes that were shown do look good. And it will definitely be a better grade if there's no actual lip syncing in the movie. And the teaser trailer probably would have got a B+ or an A or something like that. But this trailer just took a couple missteps that brought it down a few grades. So for that reason, I'm giving it a B-.
You're a legend, Fred.
We're all legends.
But what did you think of the trailer? Are you ready to rock out with Queen and Freddie Mercury? Or do you think the notes are going to be a little flat? Let me know in the comments, and of course, feel free to let me know what trailer you think I should review. And if you like this review, then don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you can get notified when another one hits. And follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter @TrailerBarlow and on Facebook and Instagram @TrailerParkMovieReviews. Alright, thanks for stopping by everybody, and remember we release episodes every Tuesday and Friday, so be sure to look for the next one. I'll see you soon.